Hello guys, how are y'all doing? In today's video, I'm gonna talk about the death penalty. Uh, that is how death penalty is seen. Be I don't know. I'm gonna talk about death penalty basically. And sorry for my bad English because I'm not a native English speaker. If you want to roast me for my English, I'm not sensitive. You can roast me in comment section. To be honest, I would pin that your comments if your roast is funny. One thing that has to be, it's like it has to be funny. If your roast is funny, you can roast my English, to be honest. But remember one thing, I'm not a native English speaker. In today's video we're going to talk about death penalty and should it be legal in or not. And I know in most of the in most of the states in the United States, death penalty is not legal, which crazes me up because someone who has the audacity to kill another person has no right to live or has no right to redeem themselves. You are done. When you kill someone, when you go as far as to kill someone, you are done. There's no coming back from that. So that's my opinion, and we're gonna see a video about death penalty now. Yeah.
Of death, is that what we've come to?
It really depends on, again, the circumstances,
course.
what this crime is.
But that's where we get into who are we to say who's deserving or not? We need to actually know their entire story, who they are as a person, their upbringing, what got them into that situation, their mental stability. All of those things can be taken more.
No, it doesn't matter, my guy. It doesn't matter, my guy. When a person takes another person's life, there's no redemption arc of that person. That person is done. That person is absolutely done for. Done for.
Because that goes to say that once you read their book, that you're going to be empathetic, and it's clear that they've taken the
Well,
side.
you can't have empathy when families have lost kids due to
There's
this.
no
That's
way,
the
shape, or form.
entire most important time to have it.
Yes.
That's the whole point.
Yep.
Is when families have gone through that to understand what the family's going through on top of what the person went through.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
No, I disagree. Not when you kill someone. You don't deserve any fucking chance when you kill someone. What are you talking about? I don't it enrages me to see there are any other fucking way people see this. Like when you kill someone, like how this is like even how this is even a debate. Like why would no man, this is just not it. This is just not it.
Personally, I don't think everybody deserves a second chance, but I do believe that there are people who do deserve it. So it just depends. Again, like I was mentioning earlier, it depends on what kind of crime they're committing. If they killed somebody, I don't believe that they deserve a second chance. But if they did like a lesser crime, like they're stealing something from a store, like candy or something like that, or a TV or a bike, I do believe that they deserve a second chance.
Here's the thing for me. This is why it gets hypocritical to me in this kind of discussion, where we all think about the other person of the victim or something like that in terms of second chances. But the whole biggest idea, we really confront this idea, is if it was us. Would I want a second chance if I knew I messed up on something, however heinous or big it was, or however small it was? I want that second chance for me, and for at least my family and friends. That's the least I want. So that's why I know it applies to everyone.
I think it depends on what the second chance is. That doesn't mean that there's absolute re-entry into society. A second chance often means giving someone their life.
Just say a horrendous crime that someone raped then burned someone alive. It's a horrendous crime. To just let them out of society, that's too much of a second chance. But within the confines of prison for such a heinous act, that you do get a little bit more.
Only one. Yeah. Just want to go back to the statement. People deserve chances. Does every single person deserve a second chance? In my opinion, no, because maybe what the crime that they committed. Then you're talking about, I would love to have the chance to have a second chance. There's a difference between I would love to have it and I deserve it.
I think I'm a little confused about where it is that this line is drawn, because that makes the difference between a second chance, between life and death, between consideration and no consideration.
I think it does start with obviously the crime that you commit. There's a difference between intentionally and unintentionally killing
Okay,
a
so
person.
what if I put a pillow over a woman's face versus if I chop her up?
That's
So ending someone's life, that is the height of violence.
Pre-med, if it was calculated, I don't think you deserve a second chance. And in my opinion, for a crime like that, no, I don't care. I have no remorse. I have no mercy for anyone who kills anyone.
Okay, there was, I spoke about this the other day. There was a woman who said her husband.
I believe if any person, rather than self-defense, if any person ends another person's life, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. There is no excuse. when you take another person's life, it's done. You're done, and this it's just done. It's done.
On fire, killed him for raping her 7-year-old daughter. She found him, murdered him. That was not self-defense.
That's revenge.
It was premeditated.
That's revenge. That's
Yes,
my
and
opinion.
yes, and
The other day, there was a woman who set her husband on fire, killed him for raping her 7-year-old daughter. She found him, murdered him. That was not self-defense.
That's revenge.
It was premeditated.
That's revenge. That's
yes,
my
and
opinion.
yes, and yes, she deserves the death penalty. It is
What?
still she can listen. She can go through the legal. I don't care how.
I mean, yeah, she does deserve this death penalty. If she kills someone, she deserves the death penalty. I mean, if it's not, I mean, if it's not the fact she said like she's shocked, like it's crazy. The thing is, Pete, okay, I'm getting kind of weird. Okay, the problem is with her type of people. This type of people, you would notice they don't think. They just roll with their emotions, and there what's the problem is with, like, these people are so fucking weird. Like they think with their heart. You can think. You can make choice with your heart. You have to think. If anybody kills anybody without self defense, they deserve to go to the. They deserve to get killed. Yeah, they deserve to get killed. You take another life, your life would be taken.
It hurts. I understand that. I understand it, but I don't. You still need to go through the legal process like everybody else. You don't take it into your own hands to
So
go and
you guys
to
talk
go
about
and.
the death penalty like it's global justice, like you're doing something for the world, like
You
you're
are.
removing a threat. But that woman was doing some global justice if I ever heard it.
That was not her right to do, though. That's not
But
how it
how
works.
is it that you say that a jury of your peers, that we as citizens, we as the constituency, we have that right then? What, because we have numbers, because we have
I mean, the
some
legal-
process?
A death penalty. A
supporting
death
us?
penalty is a state-sanctioned homicide. It still is a homicide, but it is decided by multiple people.
I know,
At
who
that
are
point,
we?
Here's the thing. I think we need to go above the legal system in this dialogue because it was legal to have slaves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
that
exactly.
was
Yeah.
Whenever we
And
say
that was
legal
also-
system, we have to go beyond
Yeah,
this.
and
that was
This
also
is where our
abolished.
ideas transcend what we're talking about.
If someone genuinely apologizes for a crime, their punishment should be reduced.
No, apology doesn't do anything. No.
Duh. I just want to. The thing is, like, of course, it's the hardest part of this concept, this idea, is how do you judge someone's
Is this dude making jokes in a serious topic like this? Like how old he is? He has the maturity level of a 5-year-old.
genuine authenticity in their apologeticness, right?
Wait
I
a
specifically
minute.
remember a
Let's
case,
get to this
Stanley really convinced me that he was apologetic for his crime. And the thing was, he believed he didn't even commit the crime. He was innocent of the crime, but he was still apologetic for his past crimes that he had done in his life and the things that he did get convicted for. So when I saw that he'd made a children's book about preventing other kids from actually ending up where he ended up as a gang member and leader of the Crips, I believe, that was enough for me, where he's actually going out of his way to prevent future crime from happening for other people. I'm like, all right, I accept your apology, man. I accept that big time.
There's no way of validating an apology. I mean, like, how do you know if they're apologizing, they're lying? You know, that
Exactly.
happens a lot. I mean, there are people who seem so genuine and behind their eyes, they're not.
you don't
they're
know,
not
yeah.
truthful.
Let's just say a gang on gang violence. Just say that a gang member did a hit on a house of a leading opposing gang member and their family. Just say, well, shooting, he killed 3 people. Just say eventually he did apologize. It doesn't matter. He still killed someone, and he should still serve a
It
life
still
sentence for
happened.
it.
What if this person did so much to redeem themselves or account for that and actually showed their genuine apologeticness behind it? What if
Still
they-
happened.
I do not
That's
care.
the whole thing.
I do
You
not
don't
care.
care.
I don't
Okay.
care. Is that they commit murder, they get life in prison. No death penalty. They get life in
So if
prison.
they became Mother Teresa after this?
Nope.
No?
Life in prison.
Okay.
They
Got
get
it.
they get to
Got it.
see their life behind bars.
I
Went
think
through
it's
the whole
important to
process.
consider the due stress that this gentleman is under. He's in a gang lifestyle and a gang environment where he's gonna get his ass beat if he does not go make this hit. Even in military crimes,
Yep.
like in World War II, all those people that followed orders, yes, they were guilty of those crimes.
There are people who oppose. There are people who tried to, within Hitler's own group, tried to kill Hitler. You still, as an individual, chose to do
Yes.
an action.
You can't count on somebody else to have courage in the capacity that you do. You can't count on somebody to be as intelligent or as brave as you are.
If we just allow someone just to skirt by like that, we're giving a bad example to everybody else in society, and they're going to think that they can just repeat the same thing, and they're going to get away with it.
I believe
This woman and this fucking Indian man they're crazy. They're really delusional and they're absolutely out of their mind.
that anyone can forgive anyone given enough time.
I just want to sit on this side. Can you do that? All right. Yes.
Sit right here this time.
Yes. I mean, once I read a story about a mother that forgave the killer of her child, I'm like, okay, I believe in it. I believe anything's possible now.
Imagine your mother for a second. If someone were to kill your mother,
What's up with this dude? Why this dude is so cringy? Why he's making stupid noises? What the fuck is going on?
would you be able to forgive that person?
No.
No, no, not no. Yeah, no. I would I would kill that bitch. Okay, no.
Eventually, it'd be
The
hard.
question was
It'd be
with
hard,
time,
though.
anyone could.
Yeah.
I'm
With
gonna
time.
say yes with sure with time.
Unless you've really experienced something like that, you won't know yourself really. You only know what you feel right now, but unless you were in that motion where it did happen, that mentality, you don't know.
Way to traumatize people with that question.
Oh, bro.
First of all, guys, for asking that question about your mother, I applaud you for even giving the consideration to forgive that person. And for myself personally, if something like that did happen to my mum, I would find it so hard for myself to forgive that person who committed that act, knowing that he has destroyed my life, also has destroyed our family's lives.
I think I would eventually forgive, but I know there's people out there who would always hold a grudge.
I can't justify someone killing my mother. I mean, I can't see myself forgiving someone like that.
I heard a great concept about immediately forgiving someone and finding the reasons to forgive them later. Like that actually helped me find peace of mind,
That's
knowing that
interesting,
that's
okay.
the guaranteed, like, where I should end up anyway, you know?
We are taking the. No, I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
So back to this concept of our own mothers. If my mother were to commit murder, I would vouch for her to receive capital punishment.
Yes, if my mother commits a crime, she is going to jail. That's it.
I can't, I can't sit here and be a hypocrite and say that I'm for capital punishment. If my own mother would commit a crime that's so heinous, I would be for, even for her.
The law
The
applies
laws,
to everyone.
even my own mother.
Yeah. If law enforcement abides by, it has to abide by the laws. If us citizens have to abide by the law, yeah, mom should too.
This is a very troubling thing for me that anybody walked up to these chairs.
I don't know. All this time, why didn't I just pulled out my face cam? Because I could just give a reaction on it. I don't know.
One, it's something that I question morally and emotionally about our society, that we're not already crying or feeling some kind of feeling about our own mother being on death row, because now we can easily imagine, if we take it one more step further, that every single person on death row is somebody's mother or father or sister or brother.
We can't escape that we'll be sad, but at the same time, they committed a crime and they have to pay for it.
That's it for you?
Why
though? That's
does
it?
it have to be the death penalty, though? Why does it have to be the death penalty?
Like, there's
Why,
no
why
discussion,
would I be
there's no
for the
deeper
death penalty in the
emotional-
first place on other crimes?
Punishment,
Sex
yeah,
offenders, why would I be
punishment,
for? And what if they were a sex offender themselves? That doesn't exclude them because they're my parents.
Yeah.
I am afraid that there are innocent people on death row.
That's not possible. I don't know how that's not possible.
I think we can all agree
Yep.
Yeah.
that there has been instances.
There's
There's
been
no
many
denying that.
cases.
There's no denying that fact.
Isn't the
There
current
could be more too.
Yeah.
There could be more people.
the current count, I believe, ever since President Carter, is 100 people have been found not guilty due to basically witnesses lying, DNA, and other such things. So 100 people is not a small amount.
Yeah, if one person is innocent, that's enough for me to not trust the legal system. And on top of that, in terms of corruption, racism, all these kind of things that affect our whole legal system, I don't know why it's taboo to say that. Like, yeah, we need to admit that more, and it's going to be okay. Like, let's admit it and move forward. Can I just hug you? How is your mom?
She's good.
She's good?
Yeah.
Okay. And how's your mom doing?
She chilling. She chilling. Yeah, she's sexy. She's chilling.
Okay.
That's a wrap. Good job, guys.
I don't like this dude. I don't like this dude. He's really delusional, and I don't like this girl too. She's really delusional. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was.
Hey guys, this is Jason from Jubilee. We hope you enjoyed another wonderful episode of Middle Ground.
Nice video, I guess. Nice video. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I hope you enjoyed this video, I guess. Yeah, what the fuck I'm doing. And that dude was cringy, and I'm being cringy too now. Thanks for watching this video, and bye bye. Stay juicy, stay healthy. Bye bye.